of electric generator, that it works on the principle of electromagnetic induction. The principle of electromagnetic induction is there, that whenever there is the change in the magnetic flux, whenever there is the change in the magnetic flux or magnetic field, what will happen? The electricity or electric current will be induced in the coil, right? Keeping the same principle behind the mind, we constructed a generator. Let me give you a simple drawing of the generator. What is a generator? There are two types of generator. One is DC generator, which generate the DC current, and one is AC generator, which generate the AC current. Basic difference I will tell you between the two is only one thing. What is there? A coil which is called as armature. What we have seen in case of motor, right? Okay, this is the coil. Let me tell you, the coil, the armature coil has number of turn if we actually see motor, generator. But here, to give you an idea about that how the generator works, I have kept it more simplified so that you will be able to understand it, how it works. There on the sides, we need to have the strong magnetic field. The magnetic field will be because of the magnet, and you know that magnet will always move from, magnetic field lines always go from north to south. The basic difference between the motor and generator is that motor, we were supplying the electric current in it. In motor, what were we doing? We were supplying electric current. But let me tell you, in generator, what we need to do is, we need not to supply any electric current because electric current has to be induced in the coil. Instead of this, I need to connect it to the, first of all, brushes. This is the two carbon brushes. There are the rings, which is called as slip rings. If it is complete rings, if the rings are complete, let me tell you, if the rings are complete, that is slip rings are there. If it is complete circle, then we will call it as slip ring, and this generator will be AC generator. But instead of this, if there will be the rings which are split one, half rings, which are not the complete rings, which are the half rings, split rings. So this is the basic difference between the AC generator and DC. If there are the split rings, then it is DC generator. So the basic difference between the AC generator and DC generator is that there should be the presence of the rings. If there is the slip ring, then if there is the slip ring, complete rings, then it is a AC generator, and if there are the split rings, then there it will be the DC generator. Now here we are having the carbon brushes. Carbon brushes are there, okay. C1, C2, two carbon brushes to harness the energy which is produced within the coil. Then this coil is not connected to any battery source, it is connected to the bulb. So that we can find out that once the coil rotates, is it really that electricity is induced in the coil? If the bulb glows, then the current is induced in the coil, right? Now what we need to do is, we need to connect it to the shaft, with the help of which we can move the coil. Right? Once there is, as I've told you, that once the shaft rotates, what will happen? The coil will rotate. And once the coil will rotate, there will be the change in the magnetic field. and change in the magnetic field will induce in current in the coil and the bulb will glow. And in order to find the direction of the induced current, we will use the rule that is called as Fleming's right hand rule, which we have already discussed yesterday, that if we keep all the three fingers, that is forefinger, middle finger and thumb, perpendicular to each other, then thumb will point in the direction in which the motion is there, motion of the conductor is there. This, that is forefinger, will point in the direction of the magnetic field, and then the current will be given by, the direction of the current will be given by the middle finger. You can see the same diagram which I have already drawn on the board is there on your screen. There we are having the DC generator, and it is there, there is the split rings. Once it rotates, what will happen? Current will induced in the coil and the bulb will glow. This is the working of the generator. Told you that there are two generators, AC and DC. So the basic principle is only to create the EMF in the coil. Once the EMF is created, the current will be induced in the coil, and once the current is induced in the coil, we can harness that energy to do the work. Now the thing is that we need to keep them, one of them in motion. We need to move one. Either we can move the magnet, keep the coil stationary, or we can move the coil and keep the magnet stationary, right? So I hope that I am quite clear on this topic.